Good evening. Welcome to Primetime. I'm John Quinones. Why would a young couple, once madly in love but now battling it out, let us eavesdrop on their most private moments? They're just at that breaking point between 7 and 8 years when many first marriages end. Will they become another statistic? You're about to find out and maybe even see yourself in Jason and Kimberly, a desperate wife, a desperate husband, both of them desperate for help.
We don't do anything fun and I don't feel special.
You never feel special no matter what anyway. I can never do anything right. Nobody can ever do anything right for you, Kimberly. Nobody. Not the guys at work, nobody. Because everybody's got a tippy toe around you. Like it's some freaking staged drama. Well, what's up with that, man? Who do you think you are, a queen? What the hell, man?
These days, their passion is to argue. But life wasn't always this way for Jason, who's 34, and Kimberly, who's 39. What was it like at the beginning? Was it love?
Oh, it was great.
Yeah. Yeah, it was true love at first sight.
Yeah. He pulled up in a red pickup truck with his Siberian dog in the back, and I was hooked from that first date, really.
That was 8 years ago, back in Kansas City. Jason was a regular listener to Kimberly's radio show. One day, he showed up at a contest sponsored by her station.
We met in June, we were engaged in August, married in October of the same year, and had our baby the next June. So time is of the essence, man. My clock was ticking. I had to reel him in fast. Right, honey? Before he knew what hit him.
Soon, Kimberly was juggling a marriage, a baby, and a job early in the morning in radio.
Fighting began probably a year after we were married, at least 8-9 months into the marriage. I was having a hard time getting up at 2:45 in the morning. The baby was teething. I wanted him to get up and help more.
Today in Rochester, New York, her schedule is just as grueling. Early to bed,
I'm going to bed. Right now it's 9 o'clock.
up before dawn.
We do a lot of show prep in the morning, so I like to get to work early and get all my stuff together and just kind of be prepared.
By 5:30 in the morning, she's on the air.
Good morning. It is Friday. Kimberly and back on the Breakfast Buzz. Time is 5:46. I'm looking forward to the weekend.
It's Friday, baby. Isn't it good?
To the delight of her listeners, for 5 years, the show's been serving up daily doses of racy details from inside Kimberly's marriage.
I got a feeling it doesn't take a fire in your house to get things heated up.
Horsey girl, good morning. I'm gonna turn on the light. That means to get up.
Back at home, Jason's preparing Chloe, now 7, for the day.
So you're all ready to go, right?
Getting her dressed and off to school.
Have a good day.
He's a tender and patient father, but resents his role in the marriage.
Because I'm a freaking stay-at-home dad that makes nothing. Then I put up with everything. Humiliation,
You know what? No,
everything.
You could have gone to work a year ago.
A year ago, really? Where?
Wherever you wanted to go to work.
Where? Tell me.
I don't know.
Oh, come
Why
on,
am I
Miss Answers.
responsible
Tell me
for
the
you?
answer.
Why am I
You had the
responsible?
question. Obviously, you had the answer because you brought it up.
Go ahead and fling your arm over that way again.
When Kimberly and Jason begin a fight, what they often do is throw gasoline on the fire.
Columbia University professor and couples therapist Dr. Javier Amador says the problem is how Kimberly and Jason fight.
The fight was about problem A, but before you know it, they're bringing up problem B, C, D, E, F, G, and H that happened 2 months ago. They're kitchen sinking it. They're throwing everything in but the kitchen sink.
Yeah, there's no reason for you to get completely bent out of shape. There's no reason. You know?
There's none.
You're the
You're
thing-
providing no way to answer anything that you're saying. You're going around and around and around with no freaking results comprehensible.
And it gets to the point where they don't even remember what the fight was originally about.
And sometimes they even forget they have an audience. That's Jason's mother, who was visiting for the weekend.
You knew
You
I
want to
didn't...
pick up the pace from here, or you want to bitch and nag and moan
What
the
was the
rest of the
problem?
damn
I don't
day?
understand.
Or do you want to argue with me?
No, I just want to know what the problem was.
And look who else is listening. It's their daughter in the back of the kitchen.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Things got so out of control this year that Kimberly and Jason agreed to let us install those small cameras in their home to document how and why they fight.
I don't get a date. We don't do anything special. It's all...
Who went on the date Saturday? Huh?
date?
We took Chloe, we went to the Clem. What are you talking about? Are you schizo in the head?
They don't get it. They don't get how loud they are. They don't get how cruel they can be to one another. They're desensitized. They do it so much they don't understand how bad it is.
In 50 hours of tape, we only found one moment like this.
And I can't, you know, I can't do everything. You're such a liar.
The rest of the time, we see fights about money, sex, and Jason's disappearing late at night. Even a fight about a beer.
Do you really think that doesn't insult me when you ask me if I want to share a Corona?
What's wrong
you
with
take
sharing?
the first drink, and then I take a drink, and then you drink it all down to the bottom, you know, basically the
That's
spit.
not down to the bottom.
And then you ask me if I want the rest.
Okay, then I'm not gonna ask you.
Is that not just, you know, spitting in my face and saying, hey, you're a pissant? That's basically apply that technique that you just did to that beer and trying to share with me. Apply that whole technique to how you treat me.
Okay.
And there you go.
Okay.
And just when you thought there was nothing left to fight about, there's this.
I gave you the days that were like fertile days. And it's almost as if you just want to ignore that and you want to have sex on every day except the days that are like the important days.
That's right. Kimberly and Jason are trying to have another baby.
It's not like TV on demand. It's not sex on demand,
Yeah,
you know, purchase, you know, whenever you want.
It's fertility on demand because there are only certain days. And you know me, there might be just one day. That's like 1 hour for me at this point in time. So you know what? We have to do it whether or not, you know, you're in the whole, you know, mindset or you're out with your buddies till 2:30 in the morning. And I know it's just not like, you know, jump up and do it.
What throws me off is because, one, because of what I said, because we have a little daughter that's not asleep when you're wanting to do it. Two, it's like you're playing a bitch game with me. Because remember, we got to do it because, you know, it's that time of the month. And right before that, like all day long, you'll be bitching up a storm.
Well, here's an idea for you. It's a great idea. You can go out and find a younger woman, one who's not 6 years older than you, and then you can have all the kids in the world. How about that?
And how about this? What is Jason up to when our cameras catch him on his bicycle late at night racing away from home? Where is he going? And is he going to meet someone?